Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be doing a Yugioh Abridged episode. This one is following on the heels of an Ishtar Family Christmas, which was... I'm a 40k player, so I don't want to abuse the H word, but... the heresy was strong with that one. And this is Christmas special number 2. Oh my god, I have literally no idea where they can go from there. I'm scared of where they can go from there because there's not many places to go that don't land you straight in the bad place. And by that I mean New Jersey. Seriously. Oh god, terrible, horrible. Why? Send your complaints to someone else because I don't have a complaints department. All the same though, I'm just going to jump right into this and find out just how crazy it got. The answer is always yes. It's Yugioh Abridged. The answer is always yes. So let's get started. There's a link below to the original video. Make sure to hit up because it's Little Karibo. And let's get started.
Well, Yugi, it's 7 o'clock. Time for bed.
Grandpa, I'm 16
7?
years old. Can't you let me stay up a bit longer for once?
Nonsense. You need as much sleep as you can get, especially on Christmas Eve. How else are you going to grow up to be big and strong like me?
Grandpa, you're a midget.
I'm taller than you, sonny boy.
Oh god, he
You're
is.
a midget, Grandpa.
Watch your tongue, Yugi. All the men in the Moto family have been vertically challenged. It's in our genes.
So is my dad a midget too?
As a matter of fact, he was. But no matter how short he was, I still loved him. That is, until the accident.
He got stepped
Grandpa,
on.
no! Don't mention the accident. Not on Christmas
Wait, are
Eve.
they actually mentioning
You're
his
right.
dad?
I'm sorry. Hey, I bet you're really excited about
I thought we were actually
Christmas,
gonna get what happened to
eh?
him.
Bet you can't wait to find out what Santa
think
got you.
originally
I
they're just
already know
flying
what he
somewhere.
got me, Grandpa.
You do?
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh
same
cards?
thing he always gets me. Children's trading cards. It didn't used to bother me, but ever since I became the king of card games, it's become kind of redundant. I mean, I already have every trading card known to man. Why does he keep sending me booster packs?
Perhaps
Oh,
it's
that lucky
because he loves you.
Yeah, well, maybe if he loved me, he'd get me a PlayStation 3.
Well, maybe Santa can't afford one.
Well, maybe Santa can just go to hell then.
Well, maybe
Damn,
Santa can
Yugi.
see you there after he smothers you with a pillow in your sleep. Pleasant dreams, Yugi.
I'm half debating if Yugi knows who Santa is or not. Granted, we might very well get actual Santa now.
Are you still asleep, Yugi?
Huh? What?
Oh, yummy.
Who's there? Santa? Is that you?
No, Yugi. I'm not Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's Egyptian,
sorry,
not
Pharaoh.
Norse.
Your booming voice just kind of made me think
For
that...
one thing, Santa isn't nearly as handsome as I am. For another, he isn't Egyptian. I could go on.
What's the matter, Pharaoh? I'm trying to sleep.
I'm just curious about this whole Christmas thing. Do you think you could explain it to me?
Well, once every year...
He wants
we buy
presents,
gifts
doesn't he?
for all the people we love and forget about all the troubles in the world so that we can pretend that peace and happiness are attainable concepts if only just for one day. Also, we eat cake.
That's depressing
What
way to look at
kind of cake?
Christmas cake.
Fascinating.
Christmas cake?
No, Yugi.
Actually, don't know about that one.
Had
Oh,
Christmas back
must be a
in
Brit
ancient
thing.
Egypt.
I kinda doubt
Or
that, Pharaoh.
Japanese.
That was over 3,000 years ago. That's long before the birth of...
No, we definitely had it. Except
Technically,
we
it wasn't
didn't
actually
call
based
it
on Christianity, it was
Christmas.
based
We
on,
called it
Noel.
Slavemas.
Slavemas?
Slavemas. In fact,
Okay, now
I
this is
think
completely
I
just
created
BS, isn't it,
It
then?
was a day where each Egyptian family was forced to deliver unto
No, maybe
me
it
the
wasn't Noel, it
youngest
was something
member of
else.
their household to become one
was
of my
a-
servants. It was the
Something about the
happiest time
solstice,
of the
I think,
year,
whatever.
unless you were a slave, of course.
Uh-huh.
Say, Yugi, would you like to hear one of my favorite Slavemas stories?
Okay.
Oh, he
just so
probably
long
got
as it doesn't
so
rhyme.
many
Had enough
comments
of
about that
when
one.
We dueled the Paradox Brothers.
Very well. It's called How the Thief King Stole Slavemas. The Pharaoh of Egypt loved
What?
Slavemas a lot, but the Thief King who lived north of Egypt did not.
Is this gonna be an
Thought you
Aladdin
said
reference?
This wasn't going to rhyme.
That was purely coincidental, I assure you. Moving right
Nope,
along,
never mind,
the
Grinch.
Thief King thought Slavemas
Oh, they got
looked
original art
really
for this.
quite fishy, as he stood in a manner that made him look bishy. He grumbled aloud. Why, there's nothing more rude than forcing your
I thought they do
people
Merrick
into
doing the
abject
rhyme.
servitude. And then it occurred to this wretched man that he could stop Slavemas, and he had just the plan. The Pharaoh awoke the
Are we
very
supposed to
next
emphasize
day,
with
wearing
Yummy
an
or
outfit
Merrick
that
in
made
this
him
one?
look
Sorry, Bakura.
handsome. He stood at his window and gazed at the sight of his people in awe, though most were
looks
in
weird with his hair
fright,
only
for they
black.
knew his approach could mean only one thing. They would soon have to
Not enough
polish his
purple.
millennium bling. Merry Slavemas, he cried for each of them to hear. May this one be even more fun than last year. For soon you shall each in bondage be placed. And no, not like that. Wipe that smirk off your face.
I just got the
bondage
joke.
you'll feel isn't nearly so funny. You'll do all my chores and won't get any money. The Egyptian throng let out a sigh, and everywhere babies started to cry. You see, Slavemas was fun for only one man, the Egyptian pharaoh who looks good with a tan. But just before the guards could make their move, the Thief King stepped forward with something to prove. What
So
good
Bakura
are your
was the
slaves
good
if
guy.
they've nothing to clean. He scowled at the pharaoh.
Is that a gnome?
He was really quite
Have I just been
mean.
gnomed?
While you were asleep, I cleaned out your home. I even took your solid gold garden gnome.
Ooh, he even got his voice.
Indeed, it was true.
It actually
He
was a
had
garden
done
gnome.
as he claimed, said the pharaoh. If this weren't a children's story, I'd have you maimed. The Thief King laughed, thinking he'd
Well,
won
I've done
the
it before in
but
season
the
0.
pharaoh wouldn't let some jerk have his way, and so now, since his royal throne had been taken, it seemed Slavemas was to be all but forsaken. However, the pharaoh knew a solution that would foil the Thief King's
Oh, no.
attempted retribution.
It's gonna be terrible, isn't
From
it?
this day forth, the pharaoh happily declared, no citizen of Egypt shall have reason to be scared. Slavemas is cancelled. Yes, you heard me right. And all at once there was a cry of delight, though short-lived, for the pharaoh continued to say, people of Egypt will have Slavemas every day.
What?
A hush fell across the gathering crowd as the sound of the pharaoh's voice became loud.
Is that Mo-
Until
that's
my
Mokuba,
palace
isn't it?
is refurbished anew, no Egyptian goes free, not even you. He pointed at
Not
a
the
child
rhyme I
around
thought he was gonna
5
make.
years of age. And believe me, you'll wish you got minimum wage. The Thief King saw things had grown out of hand as widespread panic swept over the land. But he was powerless to stop the pharaoh's royal guards. After all,
If this
they'd
is
yet to
actually how they
invent
take
dual-monster
season
cards.
5
And as the
of the
pharaoh
actual
relished
Abridged,
in
I'm
his
kinda looking forward to
ungodly
it.
might, he laughed. Merry Slavemas to all, and to all a good night.
Huh. I was expecting a happy ending.
What are you talking about? That was a happy ending.
Yeah, but only for the pharaoh. Everybody else was miserable.
What's your point?
Yeah, this is before
Merry
all of this
Christmas,
character development.
Yugi. Time to open your presents.
Gee, I wonder what I got. Oh, look. Trading cards.
Is that a chicken?
What a surprise.
It's a
But
chicken.
not just any trading cards. These are Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's trading cards. Notice how they added motorcycles to make the game more
Not
interesting.
gonna lie, the motorcycle
Yeah,
actually
they
looks cool.
tried adding motorcycles to our show in season 4, and we all know how well that turned out.
Where are
Surprisingly well for the
my
Abridged.
presents? Just because I inhabit your body, it doesn't mean I should have to share whatever you get.
Don't be so selfish, Pharaoh. Besides, I didn't see you getting any presents for anybody.
That's what you think.
What? Oh no.
Merry Christmas,
He got him
my
a-
evil
a snake, please
counsel
let it be a
of
snake.
doom. I appreciate you all showing up on Christmas Day to discuss how to properly
another snake.
vanquish our mortal enemy.
Actually, nobody else could make it. It's just you and me.
Well then,
Best
it
ones.
looks like the rest of the council will miss out on this awesome
Ooh, this
present
ties
we
into the
got
council.
from an anonymous fan.
I hope it's not another finger. Fangirls are always sending me those. They think the sight of their blood makes me happy. And it usually does.
No, it's not a finger. It's
Oh,
way too
God.
big. Also, it's ticking.
Marek, you might want to throw that out.
Catch,
It
Bakura.
could be dangerous.
Oh, I bet it's a bomb. Wouldn't that just be f***ing awesome?
Marek, we
Oh,
have
they're
about
doing the
5
sensor
seconds
thing.
left to live. You might want to try saying something profound.
Okay. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to think of a good they might be giants quip.
Oh my god, really?
Pharaoh! That was low, even for you, blowing up our enemies on Christmas Day. Couldn't you have at least waited until New Year's?
Nope, this way was a lot more fun. Merry Slavemas, everybody!
Oh my god. Just... That was a thing. That was a thing we all just watched. And we are all lesser for it. Slavemas. You know, this happened in 2008. They had that in the little early sections from 2008. Wow, Yami really has changed over the course of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I mean, I know this is a really terrible, just, oh my god, inducing episode, but all I'm thinking is it really does show not just the quality of the abridging, but Little Karibo really had the characters grow over the course of, well, the series. By the end of season 4, which they, even in this, were making fun of already, they were already talking about how season 4 was terrible, and then I loved it. It was amazing. They had so much leeway to make jokes with it because of how bad the original one was. And just, yeah, sure, it made no sense. And the epic scope was, honestly, when you think about it, a giant plot hole, but it was cool to see that. And then they gave Yami so much character development. And he actually gave a damn about someone else other than himself. And then you go back to this, and it's like, yeah, it's like that, yeah. He really has changed, and this just hammers it home. Good for Little Karibo to do it. So, all the same, everyone, just check out the link down below at your own risk, but definitely check it out. I was kind of expecting it to be another snake, not a bomb, but that's fitting with Yami. So all the same, I'll see you guys in the next one, and let's see how other mini scarring for life things there are of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Apparently there's a few more, and they're a thing. Oh god. These are sometimes crazier than the show itself. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.